Still, the research work isn't finished. Experiments in electrostatic paint spraying for the skin panels proceed alongside the other trials and tests. And now, incredibly, we are dealing with the P6 no longer. This is a Rover 2000 off the production line and on the quality control test rig that each and every one has to face. And before you consider the intricacies of the production line, look at the new seats. A third the weight of any existing ones. A factor that makes £20 saving. And injection molded glove lockers, softly padded. Now the base unit of the motor car is clamped ready for drilling, facing, and tapping attachment points for the skin panels and suspension units. The Rover 2000 has become a production line reality. In the brand new paint shop, the whole base unit goes into the paint dip. No spray painting here. The whole unit is submerged. A rare new measure in the fight that at last has conquered rust. Afterwards, it'll simply be tipped and drained. It'll only be 8, 10, 12 years after you've bought your Rover 2000 that you'll even recognize this years ahead benefit, the difference that a process like this makes to a motor car. It's a car with a long, long life ahead. Remember that research work they did with electrostatic painting? Now every skin panel is sprayed like this. Before waiting for the base unit it will join, to be lowered, having first been underbody sealed, to the assembly line. The rear axle assembly swings into position. That shell of a new building just built, where 15 minutes ago we first met the key men concerned, is now a busy, humming, scientific, highly organized concern. A production line conceived and planned and put into operation on principles which make every other production line in existence look a generation out of date. An overhead conveyor shows us the way to the main assembly line. There's something inevitable, something remorseless now, translating all those ideas and dreams and innovations into high-precision engineering reality. A luxury four-seater designed as a family motor car, which also gives a truly sporting performance. A car as economical as it is luxurious is on its way to you, at a price that could never have been realized without the production line planning and the originality based on sound experience which has been pumped into this project through the development years. You've seen it all. The gear change, and now the radiator block is fitted into the car. That in anybody's language is years and years and years and years ahead. Never fumbled with a screwdriver to fix a fuse. Gadgets like this cut down working man hours and ensure efficiency. Before you know it, we're testing the engine and that 4-speed all-synchromesh gearbox. They've schemed things so that you can correct any mechanical shortcomings in this car before ever the skin panels are fitted, so there's no question of damaging the paint. The wings are put on after those searching engine tests. It's only a detail, but look at that trim. Here really is hidebound luxury. That furnishing will be splendid and crisp when you're too old to enjoy the Rover 2000 to the full. This is routine, the storm test. One leak, and the driver would certainly be drowned as he sat there. And needless to say, Rover hasn't lost a single driver yet. And this might be you, driving your new Rover 2000. But it isn't. We're still testing the motor car of tomorrow. The way, without doubt, Nelson tested out his ideas. In fact, at this stage, it's the other cars on the road that we're testing. We're satisfied with it ourselves, and with good reason. All we want to know now is how the nearest also-rans are matching up. Don't let me say another word. I'm unconnected with Rovers, but I must admit, I'm prejudiced. You judge the 2000 and the other cars you'll meet in 5,000 miles of continental travel, from Brussels, through Holland, and on. No need for any commentary. The Rover 2000 speaks for herself in motoring language. This car speaks out in terms of road-holding quality, superb suspension, safety and comfort, economy and performance. And at 50 miles an hour, remember, she does 36 and more miles to the gallon. Her top speed's well over 100, and she cruises at not much less. But forget for a moment her brilliant performance. Just see how lovely she looks in a picture book place like Oberammergau. Innsbruck, and through the most haunting of French villages. You're looking at tomorrow's luxurious shape of motoring to be. It's a free ride, this, not a test. It's a concours d'elegance, with the Rover 2000 eclipsing the continental scene. Where's the discerning motorist who would ever choose anything else? Italy, the country of motor car connoisseurs. Where is a car to touch this dream we once knew as the P6, built with such strength round its base unit body cage, geared for performance, fast, luxurious, and safe? Where's any other car cruising through Florence, with face-level ventilation from a large output heater that becomes a delicious air conditioner at the touch of a switch? From the famous Leaning Tower to the dizzy bends you find in Switzerland, this is a tough road trial that has resolved itself into a victory parade. It's on roads like this that the all-synchro mesh gearbox and the four-wheel disc brakes make all that difference. It's here where superb suspension turns what could be an ordeal into a delight. It's here where the scenery is unique and the going is really difficult, that the Rover 2000's sleek look and keen performance both really tell. Yet back at home on the M1, you feel the same confidence. Take your case. You come here as a filmmaker and immediately you become a potential customer. At least that's as I see it, looking into the future. But let's get back to the present, 1961. Well, that's the P6 story. Now for your assignment. We want you to make a film of it. All you've got to do is stand here, look back into the past a little, and then on into the future. The future of Rover motoring. You do this, and the film will make itself.